As I was growing up, I've always looked out for others. I'd always lend a shoulder to a friend in need. I would comfort them when they felt down. Later in life, because comforted others, I would always look out for them. I never really focused on myself. And so whenever I felt down, I never knew how to cope with myself. And unfortunately, I developed some low self-esteem issues. So even just now, I would think about whether this speech was actually going to be good enough. But I realized I have to calm down and just go with it. So I'll be talking about why is it important to know about self-esteem, ways to improve one's self-esteem, and actually visualize having low self-esteem. Now, you may be questioning, does this even pertain to me? After some research and personally speaking, I believe so, as it concerns your mental health and taking care of yourself. So, first, what exactly is self-esteem? So, according to the National Center for Biotechnology Information, self-esteem in the broadest sense is how much value a person places on his or herself. And according to National Health Service in the UK, causes of low self-esteem can actually stem from in childhood. As you grow up with other children, you probably want what they have, and even then, like, some people are just more prone to negative thinking, while others also set impossibly high standards for themselves. And according to Simply Psychology, some signs of facing low self-esteem is insecurity, feeling unmotivated, and lacking self-confidence. So, a research conducted and reported by Psychology Today in a 2014 study from the University of Zurich and the University of California, Davis, professor there, looked at data sets which spanned over 2 decades about low self-esteem. This test was assessed annually from teens between the ages of 12 and 16 and up to the age of 35. This would include of how they felt about their own physical attractiveness and their academic competence. And as results were concluded, people who had low self-esteem during those ages of between 12 and 16, they were more likely to be depressed at the age of 35. So, by Health Direct, ways to improve your self-esteem, you could just think about the things you're good at. That, hey, I can do this. I'm able to do that. You can give yourself credit when you achieve a goal, whether you pass a test or just simply feeling validated for yourself. Challenge your negative thinking. Don't beat yourself when you make mistakes. Everyone makes mistakes. And obviously surround yourself with loved ones. So many people may not even face low self-esteem, but to put yourself in someone else's shoes, consider that you just failed a test and you're worried about your grade dropping. You don't know if you're able to keep your grade up. So you just feel unmotivated the next week. You don't want to do anything. And you don't want to feel that way about yourself. So you want to get out of that mental state. So you decide that hey, I studied so hard for this test. I'm going to ace that test. And so by the next time that the test comes up, you aced it. And all you needed was just more confidence in yourself. So, in conclusion, I've covered how self-esteem is important to your mental health, how ways to improve your self-esteem, and you visualize yourself having low self-esteem, take this opportunity to share this information with others. Be there for one another. So, in the end, I believe each and every one of you mattered. So.